back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Early this morning with gloom on my head, had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up, it's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day. It is a Monday. We're on to the 8th day of April. That means my partner in crime, my co-host this morning from Meadowview Healthcare Center, I have Erin. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning.
Have we been waiting for this date, April the 8th?
Yes.
2024.
Yeah.
April the 8th, 2024. I mean, I can go back in 2017 and I can remember, everybody talking, oh, just wait, we'll be right there in, Indiana will be right there on the map in 2024 April the 8th.
Yeah.
That date, and here we are. It has arrived.
Yeah. You wouldn't imagine the Cave Country Canoes is right down the road from my house.
Uh-huh.
All kinds of people from all over are staying there to watch the eclipse from here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we better put on a good show then.
Yeah. A lot of people are driving from Milltown to Salem because you guys are supposed to have 100% totality.
Yeah.
So a lot of people at the store yesterday, everyone was asking me, "Are you from here?"
Yes, I am a local. I drink the water. I am part of this community. Yes, I am. That's hilarious. Well, you should know. You need to find out what they need at first.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What's the question?
Who's asking?
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, we have arrived. The day has arrived. Exciting. We're going to be talking with actually Amanda Roach from University Director of IU, so up at Bloomington. So we're going to have a fun morning this morning. I need to thank our sponsors, but before we jump in, I do want to say we got a new sponsor on Coffee Club. We're so happy to welcome. It's Care First Urgent Care. Actually, we'll talk about her in just a minute. I do believe we're going to jump right in, and we'll come back to our great sponsors. And I do have Amanda Roach with us. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
And a big day it is, and of course this is Becky you're speaking with. I also have Erin with me this morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, hello.
And, we were just talking about going back in 2017, all you heard about was coming soon to Indiana, April the 8th, 2024, right? And the day has arrived.
Yeah, super excited that it's finally April 8th, 2024. We've been planning for this day for literally years at IU, and so really exciting that it's finally here. We're ready.
Absolutely. And you are the University Director for Emergency Management. So let's talk a little bit about what you do and what you're doing today, Amanda.
Sure. So thanks. Our department is really, and our team is really responsible for emergency preparedness for the campus, so making sure that we're ready for anything that could happen. So we've been involved in eclipse planning. Like I said, I think some of our first meetings were back in 2019. We took a brief pause for that little pandemic we had, and then really got back together to focus on the eclipse back in 2021. So our team has really been focused on kind of all public safety aspects of this event and a lot of visitors coming to our campus and to our community in partnership with IU Police and others across campus. It's been a really fun, collaborative planning process. So today we have our Emergency Operations Center set up on campus. We've got about 20 or so people that are working with us today from not only public safety but across our campus, so folks from student life and athletics, because we have a lot of events going on, event services. So it's really a great collaborative partnership. We're monitoring things like traffic and visitors coming to campus. What's parking looking like? What are the roads looking like? So just a lot of monitoring and seeing how we can help folks who are out and about on campus today.
So do you feel, I've never been in emergency management, but do you feel like a lot of times if we can just keep the flow going in traffic, right? It's those that stop.
Yeah, I think so far so good on traffic in our community, but I think later today, just across the state, that's probably going to be our biggest challenge, is just having so many visitors come to the Path of Totality and then all trying to leave at the same time. So I think, the biggest thing is just for all those drivers out there, just being patient and know you'll get there. It's going to be slow, but you'll get there. But I know, in our community, we have IU Police out, Bloomington Police are out, along the interstates, Indiana State Police are out in full force, trying to help keep and make sure that traffic keeps moving, especially as we get later into the day today.
Right. And I was in 2017, I was actually at Hopkinsville. And, and there was like some that would pull over on the side of the road, and that's something that can be dangerous if you don't get over far enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what we've learned as well. We've talked to a few different communities and just anecdotally folks who were there like you and have heard a lot of that. So we're anticipating we're going to see that today. And, for all the drivers out there, it's like, take time to pull over completely or find a safe place to park so that we can make sure that traffic can still get through. That's especially important for our emergency vehicles, that they are still able to get through where they need to get through to help someone in need.
Right, and we know that, emergencies happen no matter what, so that's what we need to keep in mind, and let's really think about things like that. But you've got a big day planned, and, this is pretty awesome. I mean, William Shatner's coming.
That's right. Yeah, we've got a really big event at Memorial Stadium today, the Hoosier Cosmic Celebration. We've got William Shatner speaking. We have Mae Jemison who will be here. And then after Totality, we've got a concert by Janelle Monáe. So super exciting day out there at the football stadium. On campus, we've got a couple other great events in the Arboretum and in Dunn Meadow. So lots of things to do here in Bloomington on campus. So yeah, we're really excited, really happy that it's finally April 8th.
And Amanda, what a blessing that the weather. Look at what a blessing for this, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, our team has been keeping track of the weather as soon as we could. I think the weather service we use goes out 15 days. So for the last 2 weeks, we've been very closely watching the weather, and fortunately for us, it's been getting better and better. So we're expecting, from everything we've heard today, fairly clear. There's going to be probably a little cloudy, but everything we've seen as far as meteorologists have said, that there'll be more like high wispy clouds. So shouldn't really impact our visibility here. So very excited about that.
Definitely. Well, and we've been doing that too. We've been doing a lot of monitoring, and a little bit it didn't look so well, but now it's looking like it's going to be good and going to be perfect. And now, is this event already sold out, or anybody that's heading up there now? Is there any chances of getting in, or what's it look like for them, Amanda?
Yeah, no, there's still tickets available. Okay. So yeah, it's open to the public. You can buy tickets on site. We also have paid parking, so you want to come to Bloomington and want to be sure you have a place to park. You can come to our athletic lots. It'll work very similar to how an IU football game works, so you can pull into the lot and pay on site and have kind of a guaranteed parking spot there. So nope, still space available for all of those things for folks coming into town today.
I love that. And I think the thing that I love so much about all this is that it's in a safe environment, and I think Bloomington, I think you guys are just really, you are prepared and always ready for big crowds, from football to basketball to all that goes up there on in Bloomington, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of planning and pre-planning that goes into all of these, and we're definitely used to big events. Like you said, we've got football games and basketball games a lot. We're, like, from everything we've learned from other communities, I think we have the potential for today to kind of feel like 3, 4, 5 football games at the same time. So definitely something that will be probably one of the biggest events our community has seen. But also, at least from the IU perspective, I don't know that we've ever planned for anything as much as we've planned for this eclipse. So we are ready and just excited that the day is here.
Definitely. Well, it'll be today will be the first total solar eclipse visible in central Indiana since 1869. So this is history in the making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. When people say it's a once in a lifetime, it truly is once in a lifetime for us here today.
Yeah. Amanda, if you get to talk to William Shatner, I got to meet him and talk with him, and he said my station, WSLM, stands for William Shatner Loves Music, okay? So
perfect.
So he's already, put me on the map by saying that, so I appreciate him saying that. But it sounds like you guys are well prepared up there, and a lot of people are probably a little bit unsure of what they want to do, and we were just talking about all the different places, and we know most schools are out, which what a blessing on that, because school buses and stuff. So and people are kind of, home, for those that are home and looking for a place to come or to go in Bloomington, right up the road. And you guys actually you're going to be 4 minutes and 5 seconds of total darkness in Bloomington.
Yeah, it's one of the places along the path that has one of the longest points of totality. So it should be a great day. And yeah, people can come on up to Bloomington. And like I said, we've got events all over campus. And then there are events throughout the community as well.
Awesome. Well, Amanda, listen, keep up the great work. Thank you so much for taking. I know you're busy this morning and a lot going on, and stay safe. It sounds like your team's got it all under control. It's going to be a great day, and I love that. And I hope families come out. I hope that that this is something that families do together. I think this would be a great event.
Yeah, definitely. We're real excited. So looking forward to a great day today.
All right. Stay safe, Amanda. Keep up the great work, hon, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. That was pretty cool. She's actually Amanda Roach. She's with the University Director for Emergency Management. And her job, just like a regular, like what she does every day is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
She sounded pretty calm.
Today must be crazy.
Yeah, well, you know that.
There's no way.
Yes. And here she is, University Director for Emergency Management. She probably gets asked, where's the closest restroom?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Real world problems.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they've got it all taken care of. And it was nice to talk to her. I didn't know if we were going to get to talk to her because she is a busy lady, but very good, very good. All right, we do want to thank our sponsors. We have a new sponsor, Care First Urgent Care. Emergencies sometimes happen after hours, so here's an urgent care that's close to home and open on your schedule. Call 812-668-6316 for details. Care First Urgent Care is in Pekin. Right there used to be a doctor's office right there in Pekin before you go into Borden.
Yes.
On that right-hand side,
Yeah.
Everybody's been wanting something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Linda opened it up, and she is there, doctor, and she is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, and it looks like from 11 to 5 on weekends, and will be open 7 days a week beginning May the 1st. Care First Urgent Care is independently owned and operated and offers no appointments and walk-ins or in care for non-life-threatening conditions to ages 6 months and up. Respiratory and sinus infections, injuries, allergies, asthma, flu and COVID, basic lab tests, physicals, school sports physicals, and x-ray, and so we've been needing something like this, an urgent care. And that's such a blessing. A lot of times that is a great alternative instead of actually going to the emergency room. So
Absolutely.
I'm so happy. I like to see buildings occupied.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that she has taken this on and opened it up. And it's the Care First Urgent Care in Pekin. We're going to have her on Coffee Club and get to talk with her and find out what all her vision is for this. But we're very happy and glad, and what a great location that is.
Yeah.
So great for our community, for sure. All right, let's think of our other sponsors.
We have Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and McAllister Land Consulting.
Yay! Thank you to our great sponsors. And it is amazing how many people are either taking off today or actually leaving work early. Yeah. And I had Holly on Friday, and we were talking about just making sure that everybody, the different shift workers, can make it to Salem Crossing. I'm sure Meadowview is taking that into account too.
Oh yeah. We thought about that before because, shift changes at 2 for some people. So that's super cutting it close to the eclipse. So yeah, and you don't really think about that stuff. Like, as a marketer, sometimes I forget about those little things. I was like, oh yeah. So. I was thinking, even this morning, that I'm so thankful that everyone has their place and does their job. Each manager has an important part, because I would have never thought about that because it's not my department,
Right,
so.
Sure. Yeah, and it's a blessing, and what a blessing for those that do, and making sure that everybody's, the shifts are covered, everybody's, and that's something both of you, both teams, Salem Crossing and Meadowview, you guys are rock stars. And everybody that's involved, I don't want to leave anybody out, all departments are so valuable.
Yes.
And it's so important to have everybody, and we know that sometimes traffic might be, I think that if they, most everybody, I'm not seeing a big traffic jam that we've had. I feel like most people are going straight on through.
Yeah.
They're going up, I think a lot of them hit the Scottsburg, by Scottsburg through that interstate to go up. And then those that are going through, here are just kind of, just
passing by.
Yeah, passing by. Yeah. So, but anyway, so I thought that was very interesting because Holly was talking to making sure that everybody's, going to be able to make it in, and,
Yeah.
that is a big deal. Right?
Healthcare never stops.
Never stops. Absolutely not. And you guys for sure don't. You're fantastic. All right, we're on to the 8th day of April. It is a Monday. It is Eclipse Day. This is actually Draw a Picture of a Bird Day. Now I can do like those that look like M's in the air.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I can hardly draw a stick person, so you don't want me to draw a bird.
Yeah, I can do like the M's in the air, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from a distance.
Yeah, a little dot in the middle.
That's my bird.
Yeah, spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. International Feng Shui Awareness Day. Do you think when you are designing, we talk furniture, we do a lot of times.
Yeah.
Do you actually look at your furniture, try to get the feng shui in? Like your furniture, like the way you have it arranged. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, hang on.
I'm over here like.
In a room, like if you have like your couch pointing north or east, I don't know. No, you don't.
I just put it whatever looks best,
No, there's like feng shui.
Yeah.
So like, whether you have like, so like I have I don't actually do I'm kind of like you, just however the furniture fits, but like I have a little bit of a fountain going, so like you can hear a little bit of like water. Okay. And then I also I light a candle, so like that's kind of feng shui, right? Your what is it called? Fire and water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. A little bit of feng shui. International Feng Shui Awareness. That'd be fun when you get home. Yeah. Like now don't miss the eclipse because Becky told me to do this.
Cameron, we're working on feng shui.
That's
today.
right. We're gonna look it up and see cause I think it'll tell you I don't know your chair goes one direction, your couch another direction. I don't remember how it goes.
I see what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think that's the way it is. Though, if you look at most homes, I thought this was interesting. Most couches, chairs, everything's pointing towards the TV.
Yeah.
Right? That's that one center location,
Yeah.
right? And I've seen people like take it where they turn their couches where they're not, so that like they can socially, like, or like if you,
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean, like socially, instead engage with others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of looking at
The TV.
yeah.
So you can kind of be more in the moment,
Yes.
not focus on
Yeah.
something else. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think since probably Cameron's his age, I don't think I would do that because Cameron probably would be very upset.
Yeah. He's not gonna have a good time.
If that
You
TV's
know,
not.
yeah.
If that chair's not facing that TV.
Yeah. The only time that we don't really watch TV is during dinner. You know,
Yeah.
dinner we all sit at the table and eat together.
Yeah.
But if there's like a big game on or something, we might make snacks and watch a game or whatever. But
Definitely.
Cameron's watching TV, I can tell you that.
That's right. That chair will be focused. I'm
Yeah.
just thinking if there's any, I mean, there's like some, and I'm not trying to stereotype like men, like they have their recliner and they have their remote, just the way.
Just the way it is.
Yeah, and if you go home and you funk shui or you change it, can you imagine?
Mhm.
Trouble in River City, yeah.
Oh yeah, Cameron would be mad, I can tell you that for free.
All right, this is also National All is Ours Day. All is Ours Day. So it shows beautiful flowers. I don't know. So. Okay. National Dog Fighting Awareness Day. I thought we were stopping that.
Oh my gosh,
Please tell me that. I don't even
can't, yeah.
Okay. Step into the Spotlight Day, okay?
It's gonna be dark.
It's gonna be dark, but shine a light.
Yeah.
Put a flashlight. Erin, could you put the flashlight over here?
Yeah. Like, tell those scary stories.
Yeah. Trading Cars for Grown-Ups Day. Okay. All right. Zoo Lovers Day. Ooh, okay. So Erin, you and I are going to the zoo. Let's pretend. What would be that one animal that we have to go see first?
I love monkeys and lions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, the lions.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get the lions.
It
I
is.
mean, like they're really they don't come out very much. You know what I mean? Or they're laying, right? It's hard
yeah.
hard to see them. Now I love the big gorillas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so we actually went. We went at Disney. If you go to Animal Kingdom, and it was cool because this one gorilla, he was the daddy. Okay, he's a big silverback. Okay, which that'd be a little bit. You know what I mean? If that was your daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Set the scene.
Hello, daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about how he had a lot of daughters, which laughed because my husband. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I laughed at that, and he was real chill because of all the girls. The girls, they're fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the girls stay around.
Yeah.
Okay, which I love. But they said that there was another silverback daddy that had boys, and the boys and the daddy challenge each other. So they have to usually move the boys other places. You know what I mean? But I got tickled because the dad with the girls would just lay it out chill.
Yeah.
Just you know what I mean?
I
Fine,
mean, girls
okay.
are so dramatic.
Yeah.
You just kind of if you're the man in the house and you've got a bunch of girls, you kind of just have to.
You got
what
to.
else are you gonna?
Yeah,
if
really.
not, you're
What
gonna be
options do
stressed
you
out
have?
all the time.
Yeah.
And
Usually the mom's the one that's over there.
Yeah.
Flip to the mom. She's the one over there.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And then I can see the other side where raising boys is very much like raising Johnny Knoxville.
There you go.
You know.
And this one went up there and started picking on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a boy.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, you don't even know.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah. You better have a fast horse.
Yeah.
I love to watch the gorillas. I love the elephants too.
Oh, elephants are beautiful.
Oh, and I love when they have their baby.
Yeah.
Have a baby next to them.
Oh yeah, and sometimes they have penguins. I think the penguins are really
How
cool.
cute.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. They used to have a place where you could actually go and you could have I guess you could have a birthday party with the penguins. Kind of. I think but the penguins. There was the report I heard that the penguins kind of really started misbehaving.
Well, at Newport Aquarium, they used to do right by the Shark Bridge.
Yeah.
Where you could do a penguin encounter and stuff. Remember they had that little room right by the Shark Bridge? Yeah. But I don't know if they still do that. It's been a while since we've been
maybe
there.
I bet since COVID.
Yeah, that's not the zoo, but speaking of penguin encounters,
Yeah.
I can see why they would though. Could you imagine you know, people say animals are aggressive or they misbehave or however, but can you imagine if a bunch of strangers just walked into your house?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Your kids are so cute. You know, it seems weird.
Yeah, true. That is true. Yeah, it makes it. Yeah. And
So,
they're in a different environment anyway.
Yeah, and they're like, you know, we can't communicate with them. So can you imagine if we knew what they were thinking? They're like,
Right.
why are you here? You know.
Right. So celebrate National Zoo Day today.
Yeah.
There we go. And yeah, I feel like sometimes my house is a zoo all the time. But
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I can relate to a zoo. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so get out and enjoy for sure. I like to see. You know, I think it's fun to go to, and the weather is going to be cooperating. A lot of times, if you want to see like the lions, you kind of got to get there early. I love the polar bears too.
Yeah. I always forget about bears.
Yeah, I would love the polar bears whenever they walk towards the edge of the ice and they don't go in. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
And finally dive in. Come on, dive in. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something else too that's been fun. Have you heard like people say like if anything goes wrong, they're like, oh, it's because of the eclipse is coming. I mean, have you heard that? So what are we going to do after the eclipse? I mean, I've been trying to think of what will be our, you know what I mean? Oh, something's happening.
Yeah. We always have to have something, you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people like, oh, it's a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
The moon's probably up there. Like, you guys are just crazy. Stop blaming me for everything. You know.
Yeah. I just wonder what we're gonna do after the eclipse.
Yeah. What's our next big? Oh, it's because of this. You know.
Right. Exactly. Let's give some public service announcements. Remember, do not look up at the eclipse. Right.
Yes.
You will hurt your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But under no
Mindy
circumstances should you ever be staring at the sun.
No.
I mean, that's not good for your eyes anyway. And
No.
on any non-eclipse day, still don't be staring at the sun.
No.
Right?
No, I can't. It makes me sneeze.
You sneeze.
Yeah, like even if the sun's really bright in my car, I'll sneeze. My grandpa does the same thing. It's a weird.
It's a thing.
I don't know if it's just us, but
Yeah.
if I look close to the sun, I will start sneezing.
I wonder if you'll start sneezing on me.
Yeah, I know.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know, but I just want to remind everybody, please wear the appropriate glasses. They're out there. You can get them at Walmart. So please be careful with that, and especially small children. You know.
Yeah, make sure they have their glasses
on. Yeah. And they've even done like where you can actually Google this, where you take like a paper plate and you put the glasses in the middle of a paper plate, so it kind of gives them the sides for like little kindergartners.
Oh,
or
yeah,
little ones,
that's a great idea.
Yeah, so that they don't, because glasses slip, you know, and
Yes,
that's
they
always
do.
my concern with little ones. Making sure that they.
Yeah, because they don't know to make sure they're right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even put those little strings on them to hold them in place. Yeah.
Right. All right, so the solar eclipse roundup. Let's see here. The shadow of today's eclipse crosses into South Texas at 1:27 p.m. Central and ends in Maine about an hour later at 3:35 Eastern Standard Time. The biggest storyline this weekend was cloud cover, and would the whole thing be a bust? Well, there's some eclipse-related stuff that we've been tracking. Okay. All right, here we go. You ready to go down the rabbit hole with me?
Yeah.
Here we go. A poll found half of Americans watched the last total eclipse in 2017. That half of people did. Most of the country will need to wait until 2045 for the next one. So it looks like half of the Americans watched the last one in 2017. So we will see what happens
This time.
So we don't know yet.
Yeah.
We don't know. Okay. Alaska will get one in 2033. Also Montana and North Dakota. I'm from North Dakota.
Yeah.
Will be in 2044. So
Wow.
okay. So if you for some reason miss this one, you know what I mean? In Alaska, there'll be one in 2033, and in Montana, North Dakota, 2044. Okay, so we'll see what happens, but in 2017, half the people did watch it. So we'll see. I don't know how I guess they do a poll to see.
That kind of surprises me that only half.
I thought there'd be more than that.
Yeah, because everyone talks about it. I mean,
I know.
it's such a huge thing. I guess like when you live in a small town and there's not much excitement,
Yeah.
If there's one thing that seems a little bigger than
Yeah.
usual,
Yeah.
it seems huge. Like this is huge for
Right.
But
and everybody's coming together for that moment.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. Everybody, everyone has an excuse to make some food and hang out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think I said this earlier. When I was in 2017 in Hopkinsville, there was actually people that came from New Orleans, and there was a voodoo lady, and she came up and she brought a snake. I was talking to her, and I've never interviewed somebody with a snake. Yeah, it was a little bit, the microphone got a little bit, I pushed it, pulled there, my arm was very much extended.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Yeah, we're out of here. Yeah, but anyway, it was amazing how many people come from around. So I'm sure, like Beale, Indiana, they're up there. They're going to be a little bit longer. Bloomington and I believe even Bedford up there is going to get quite a bit. But the path of totality is crossing over a few cities and towns with perfect names. We have Shadowland, Texas. That's cute.
That's cute.
Now that'd be cute to go to Shadowland.
Yeah, I bet they have all kinds of shirts and stuff made for Shadowland and the eclipse.
Texas.
That's cool.
Yeah. Moon, Oklahoma. That's cute.
That's super cute.
Yeah. Moon, Oklahoma. Sun Valley, Ohio.
That's cute
That
too.
is cute. Moon Beach, New York. And Eclipse Island in Canada. That's cool.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was named after an explorer saw an eclipse there in 1766.
Wow.
So that's kind of cool. That'd be cool. That'd been cool. Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Could you imagine back then?
I know.
When you didn't really know, well, I guess I don't know if they knew or not, but I'm assuming that they didn't really know what an eclipse was. We're so educated now, we know exactly what's happening, when it's happening. Could you imagine just randomly being outside? It's pure daylight, and then it gets dark and you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I can remember playing outside, and all of a sudden, it's real sunny, and then all of a sudden clouds start covering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it goes a little shade.
And you immediately notice.
You look up.
Yeah.
You're like, what? What's going on? You know what I mean? But can you imagine that, not understanding?
And I doubt they had glasses.
No, absolutely not. No. I'm sure they hurt their eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, number 3, a handful of people will get to brag about seeing the eclipse from 30,000 feet up. Delta scheduled a flight from Austin to Detroit that aligns with the path of totality.
Wow.
Last few seats sold for $1,100 one way. One-way seats.
Holy cow.
From Austin to Detroit. The eclipse. Okay, what if you were, I wonder, how would they do that? Which side would you want to be on?
That's what I'm saying, is everyone going to be able to see?
And then if you didn't have a window, you'd be leaning over, right? If it was
You would think that they would have just scheduled window seats. Because if you're sitting...
For that price, that's probably it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But because if you're sitting on the other side, it's going to be hard to see with other people looking out.
Yeah.
That's going to be really hard. I mean, plane windows are not that big, people.
Right, exactly, yeah. No, right, exactly.
So I wonder if they just sold window seats or if they have a plan in place for that or what, because I can see people getting really mad paying that much and then not being able to really see.
Now, how does that, okay, so another question, riddle me this, Batman. How does the pilots, right, how do they see this? Because, the pilots obviously couldn't, they can't wear those glasses, because you and I just put those glasses on this morning in the studio, we couldn't see anything.
Yeah, nothing at all. Set the scene. We were trying to take a picture this morning.
We were trying to take a photo, a selfie this morning.
Yeah.
It was very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm going to put degree of difficulty 10.
Yeah, we can put that on our resume.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, yeah. So I just wonder, how would the pilot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you couldn't wear those glasses, so they couldn't actually go into it. They'd have to go to the side, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know how the pilot, he couldn't look into the sun.
Yeah, we need to call him and ask.
We just need to go jump on the plane.
Yeah.
We needed to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So, it's actually a Delta. It's scheduled to fly from Austin to Detroit. What's another thing funny though? This is so bad of me, but this is my stinker side, saying, "Good luck getting on a plane that's not running late," right?
Seriously. Yes.
Is that flight going to be on schedule?
Yeah, if they get delayed, oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
no. And it's real. I have been on
Yes.
so many delayed flights, okay?
Oh, almost every time you go to the airport, and I'm not bashing anyone that works at the airport or pilots, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Because I'm just driving 10 minutes and I'm late.
Oh, I know.
You know.
No, exactly. No,
But
I feel you.
it happens all the time. But I'm sure there's not a lot of other flights scheduled.
Right. No.
Like, he's probably not coming from anywhere that would delay him. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So so I just thought that was funny though, because you'd have to be up. I mean, you'd have, right?
Yeah.
I mean, minutes, seconds count.
That has to be perfect timing.
Oh, I know. But if you pulled it off, that would be really cool.
Awesome.
That'd be super cool. And I'm just thinking the photos, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and how's
But
it
hopefully the
look from
windows
there?
are clean. Because I've tried to take some out of some windows and like there's still.
It's not good. Yeah, little specks.
So hopefully the windows are clean and there's some great photos and maybe they'll share them with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So we shall see. For $1,000, how much was it? $1,100. $1,100. Yeah, they should have some good photos. Yeah.
I would hope so.
Right. And do you need to do anything to protect your pets from an eclipse? Unless your dog normally likes staring directly into the sun, probably not.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't even care.
I probably still wouldn't let my dogs outside during it just because.
Who knows? Right?
Yeah, you never know. They're kind of like kids. If you can't put glasses on them, they probably should not go outside.
Right, yeah. I've heard a lot of people say that. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see if mine has to go real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Number 5. That said, talking about pets, NASA is running a big study today to look at how animals react to the eclipse. As the temperature drops and it gets dark, birds and other wildlife tend to act funny because they think it's nighttime. Now that is going to be, I wonder when your solar lights would go out. Your solar lights will come on, right?
We have some right on our walkway to our house.
I bet they come on.
I bet they will, yeah.
But I bet, now I am happy that somebody's like doing a study on the birds and the wildlife, because
That's cool.
right? What's the animals that come out like at night, like maybe raccoons and stuff like
Bats.
that? Bats.
Yeah.
Stuff? Yeah. So I wonder what's going to happen. A bat attack.
Yeah. Owls are nocturnal. Yeah.
Yeah. So we shall see. This seems dumb, but it's not. Could the eclipse disrupt cell service? Not the eclipse itself, but all of the tourists along the path of totality could overwhelm cell towers in some spots. I think 100%, because I've been to a lot of like concerts and events and
where your cell phone doesn't work because so many people are using
everybody's using the same spot. So.
Speaking of like traffic and stuff too, I know traffic will be bad in some places, but also as a good side of that, a lot of people are like out camping and already where they want to be for the eclipse, and so some people are pre-prepared, you know.
Yeah. But
I mean, I know there are places where there's events and stuff are going to be rough, but I think we're okay through here because a lot of people that are visiting here, because I was out and about yesterday, a lot of people that are visiting here are already at their campsite or have traveled to where they're going to go, you know, or plan to this morning and just kind of hang out.
Right.
So I think we'll be okay, but just still be safe. And I would say get where you need to go way early and
exactly.
Move on.
Well, and then if you like don't, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to stay home. You know, which is good, you know.
It is great, yeah.
We learned home is wonderful.
Yeah. A lot of businesses have closed to let their employees watch, and which is great, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think there are some that are planning, there's some, you know, schools are out, but I think there's some teachers, some science teachers that are having some special events with some of their students that want to come.
That's wonderful.
I think that's a great option.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's fantastic too. Yeah. So it could give some trouble to cell service. So if you need to get a call in to somebody, you might do it before or wait a little bit because it might not.
Yeah.
Okay, all those tourists are also why we've seen so many emergency alerts about eclipse over the past month. A lot of small towns along the path aren't used to having so many people around. So I know let me get it all right. I mean, our fire, our police, city, county, and state our EMTs, our emergency management, everybody is all systems go today.
On God. Yeah.
I know. I love that.
Yeah, wonderful.
Ready? Should there need to be a need? You know what I mean? If they don't, then that's fine. They're still there.
Better safe than sorry.
Absolutely. So, let's see here. So many emergency alerts about the eclipse. Yeah. Okay. Number 8. Some schools around the country are canceled today. I think a lot of them are. I think the majority of them are. Partly because they didn't want the responsibility for kids staring at the eclipse and hurting their eyes, but also I know in our area, you're talking by the time after the eclipse, everybody ready for buses. And it wouldn't be fair. Can you imagine bus drivers? That would just be so not nice, you know?
Yeah.
Trying to, in traffic, or if they're like, you know, when they have to stop and the arm goes out and let the children off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That can be such
safe.
a dangerous area. So it's just best, you know? And it's also kind of fun to hang out with your family for this. So kind of a good time to talk about about what goes on. So most schools around the country are canceled today.
Yes, which is safe for our children.
Okay. And we're going to do a conspiracy now.
Okay, love conspiracies.
Oh, God, I saw your eyes light up. They've been telling people to just, no, I don't want to do this. I don't really want to say this because it's not towards protection. I'm not going to, I just don't even.
I can imagine. I've heard a lot.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Please wear the protection.
Yeah.
We had our eye doctor, Dr. Mindy Gunn. Dr. Mindy Gunn is an expert. Dr. Mindy Gunn cares about you. And she's telling you, put the eye protection on. Okay? So I hate to even talk about that. I don't even want to go down that one, okay? Number 10, NASA felt the need to debunk a myth that you can't eat during an eclipse. The idea is somehow poisoned foods because the radiation of the sun is different. It's not true. So feel free to pop some popcorn while you watch it. Oh, I definitely think, yeah. Well, we were talking about they have moon pies.
Yep.
Cosmic brownies. Sunny D. All the different, eclipse gum. Like all of the.
Yeah, we had a eclipse party. What year was that? 2017. Yeah. And we tried to find like moon pies and cosmic brownies and it was kind of hard, honestly.
Yeah. Walmart's got it all covered.
Yeah.
So go over there and get for your cosmic party. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, I think it's so much fun. And have you ever made the moon shoes? Like you take old boxes and you take straps and like.
I've seen them. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so much fun. Make moon shoes. You know what I mean? Have your moon pies, your cosmic,
That's awesome.
brownies. You could have a lot of fun with that, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, and it is okay to eat. So eat during it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Another food news. A restaurant chains have deals today. Ooh, here we go. Let's find our deals.
Yeah.
Okay. We love a good deal, right? The food always tastes better when it's on sale, right?
Yeah.
Or better, right? Okay. In other food news, a few restaurant chains have deals today. Burger King has buy one, get one free Whopper. Okay. Chili's has a free appetizer deal. And it looks like Pizza Hut has $12 pizza deal called Total Eclipse of the Hut.
Cool.
Turn around.
Yeah.
Every now and then I get a little bit.
Sing it, Becky.
Turn around. You gotta back it up with me.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be a backup singer. You left me out there, girl.
I didn't get the memo.
Yeah. Let's see here. Fun fact: there is a good and bad. Oh, there are good and ooh. Of course, we got a WSLM T-shirt on here. The sporting, but there is good and bad colors to wear during eclipse. Which I need to make sure that that I look good, right?
Yeah, we know.
Right? Isn't that important? Red and green stand out in low lighting and look best. Red and green.
I have black and tan on, so.
Yeah. We gotta have time to go home and change. Red and green. Okay, I did not know that. In photos, black, white, gray and brown are the worst colors to wear. Oh, and we're both in that.
Yeah, we're not looking good.
Oh,
we're not.
We did not. So we're gonna be. People are gonna notice at our party, right?
Yeah.
They also have some for those that are, I guess, single. If you're single and you need a pickup line watching the eclipse. Can you imagine, like, here you are watching the eclipse and you hear a pickup line?
Yeah,
from
I
somebody?
love pickup lines. What is
Okay,
it?
all right. I haven't read these. Okay.
Okay.
All right. If the moon's a blockin', let's get rockin'. Okay. Okay. I think that's the only thing I can do. The other ones I get are not appropriate. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Nope, those are all we can do.
Skipping past that.
Yeah, we're not gonna. If anyone, I think that would be. Those are not. Those are. That would be why you'd be single. Right? A poll asked 35,000 people if we're hoping to see the total eclipse. 26% said yes. They have made plans to witness it. Another 27% said they will probably catch it, but don't have any specific plans. Another 18% said they'll miss it, but they wish they could witness it. 14% of people said they have no plans to see it and are not interested at all. And even if it's passing over their home, they're just not going to go out to see it. There are a lot of folks in that category. Younger people are more interested in checking it out. So again, this was mainly most of this polls. The poll was taken by from Texas, around Indiana and Ohio, and then up to Maine. But a partial eclipse will happen throughout the continental U.S. along the most of Mexico and Canada. So I guess some of those polls will be there. So, all right. So there we go. I guess for those that are doing that now at Meadowview, are you guys bringing people out?
Yes, actually, I'll speak for both buildings. Since it's an event, any resident that wants to watch the eclipse, we have provided glasses, and we'll be getting them outside to watch early, so everybody's set up and ready to go.
Yay!
Yep.
That's awesome. That's going to be fantastic.
Yep, I'll be posting pictures of all of us in our glasses, so stay tuned.
I love that. So everybody's got glasses.
Yep.
This is going to be a big event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How come I just feel like there'll be some kind of eclipse food around? Because usually you guys are party people, okay?
Yep.
So don't you feel that way?
Mm-hmm. The moon pies, the cosmic brownies.
I just feel like there's going to be some things going on there.
You bet.
I can just imagine the Partyville. Well, I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be great for the residents, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, definitely things that to go see everybody out.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mhm.
So, and to have already the glasses and all systems go. So.
Yeah, they approved us a while back to order the glasses for our residents and stuff, so they've been prepared.
Prepared and ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Well, I think that's going to be fun, and that's exciting for sure. Okay, have you seen the video of like showing, like, for those that don't understand the eclipse, they have like a white cat and then they take a black cat and they bring it in front of the eclipse.
Yeah,
that
those
was
are cute.
Very cute. Well, a solar eclipse occurs when the sun and the moon and the earth are all aligned. The moon then casts a shadow on earth. So for anybody, it's a good time to actually talk about, space and science. It's kind of a great time.
Yeah.
Now, does Cameron love all that?
Oh my gosh, yeah. We love the moon, so.
Aww.
Yeah.
I remember, like, little bitty, when I was little, I can just barely remember, but I always heard there was a man in the moon.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I had a neighbor, his name was Pedro Hedrick, and I would, every night before I'd go to bed, I'd always come over and sit outside with him, and we'd look at the moon.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say stuff like, "Did you see that man? Did you see him up there?" And and as a little gullible girl, I'd always, I always in my head thought I did see somebody up there. It was just so cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't you love those memories, though?
Oh.
When you look back on them, those are sweet memories.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, I think it's, very, very much so. Number 2, everyone in the U.S. will see at least a partial eclipse today if you have clear skies. And I think that's something because this weather, I know we talked about it a little earlier, but man, what a blessing for this, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be good. And we had a big fog this morning.
We did.
So
Yeah.
I hopefully, that the sun will come out and burn that off, because that was kind of scary for, we know that if for those cutting through that's going more north or maybe more west, I think you have to be so careful, with deer. We know we have a lot of deer and animals and stuff, and hopefully everybody stays safe on your travels, because I know that we had a lot of fog this morning.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
It was. I watched the sun come up on
Yes.
my way here. It was gigantic this morning.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
It's almost like photo opportunity.
Yes.
There. Yeah.
Yes.
For sure. All right. A solar eclipse can cause a sunset-like glow in every direction. So that'd be it's actually called a 360-degree sunset.
Awesome.
That's beautiful.
Everybody loves a good sunset.
Oh, how do you not love a good sunset? I love sunrise, sunset. They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
I always love that. Which you might notice during the 2024 eclipse. The effect is caused by light from the sun in areas outside the path of the total eclipse, and only lasts as long as the totality. So
that's cool.
That's going to be really cool, don't you think?
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Let's see here. A town called Eclipse in Texas will see a 94% partial solar eclipse.
Cool.
That is cool. Yeah. And how long will the eclipse last? These are some random questions. I think this depends on
your paths, where you're at.
Yeah, the longest duration of totality will last 4 minutes and 28 seconds near, actually, Mexico.
Wow.
Why did we not do a road trip?
Yeah, we should have.
I mean, right?
Yeah, we could have gotten moon snacks and went.
I'll make brownies, moon pies.
Yeah, I might have to have you call Kristen Holly and call in for me on that one.
No, I'll tell you what, it'd be a party of 4.
Yeah.
They would come with us, okay? I know those two. We're coming.
Yeah, so I'm not calling in, this is an invite.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Oh no, they wouldn't let us go if they didn't go, right? Yeah, it'd be a party of 4. That would be fun though, yeah. So that's going to be, and that is 4 minutes and 28 seconds, okay? Most places along the center of the eclipse path will be totality duration between 3.5 minutes to 4 minutes. So there we go. So that's going to be a little bit longer in Mexico. So
cool.
It'll be exciting. And remember also, you can get like stuff for your cameras for your phone. For those, they have the special lenses for that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So you can, there's really quite a bit of stuff. You can add to if you want to, right? Yeah. So, but just mainly, again, do not look at it, right? Do not look at it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. A dog named Mishka wandered off to San Diego last year and just turned up more than 2,000 miles away in Detroit. Her owners flew there to pick her up. They said they put up over 1,000 flyers and no luck, but never stopped losing hope. So that dog was more than from San Diego to Detroit, 2,000 miles away. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think there's a movie. Remember, in that Long Journey or Long Way Home, and Disney has got something like that. Remember?
It sounds familiar.
There's a cat named Shadow.
That sounds super familiar. What is that? I can't remember.
I know. I can't remember. And there's a cat named Shadow. It's like 2 dogs and a cat.
Yeah.
Right?
Can you imagine though?
Yeah.
I mean, how? You know what I mean?
Think of all the roads he had to cross.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I know.
And they say, like, people always say, oh, your dog won't go too far from home. Yes, he will.
Yes, he will. He had to stop somewhere and, like, somebody had to give him water and food, right?
That's what I was going to say. How did he must have ate roadkill or something, fend for yourself. I don't know. I'm sure there was plenty of places to stop for him for water and stuff, but...
The thing that I would like to know, if I was going to interview this person, I'd like to know how long, last year, okay, so a year. So the dog was gone a year.
Could you imagine your dog being gone a year? I mean, at that time, you probably think, I'm never going to find my dog.
I know. I already have another puppy and already going, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
And then all of a sudden,
back.
And how, did it say how they found him? I might have missed that part.
Well, it just said a dog named, wandered off San Diego last year, turned up 2,000 20,000 miles of Detroit. Oh, I guess the owners, wait, they had several flyers. No luck, but never stopped hope. No, it doesn't actually tell how they saw the flyers. You know what I mean? I don't know how they saw the. I don't know how San Diego had. I don't know how the.
That's what I'm saying. If you have flyers, usually they're in your town. But how did they find their dog?
I don't know.
Did someone contact them?
Someone didn't tell enough of this story.
Yeah.
We need more. We need more information.
I need answers.
We need answers. We need to know.
Yeah.
I will not sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Till I know how in the world they found this dog. How did the two come together? How did the two worlds come together?
Because I think it's crazy. Like, sometimes people meet someone on vacation or whatever, and they like them. They'll put on social media, met this girl or guy in Mexico and really liked him. And people get on social media like the FBI and find them.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I wonder if they had it on social media maybe and someone's seen it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, that would be cool.
Yeah.
If that would work that way,
Yeah.
Which you can work to an advantage or work to a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I agree.
Yeah, that's cool. Now I heard a story. There was somebody, I think it was I don't remember if it was Mexico somewhere. They were on vacation and they said that they were from this area. And they said, we listened to WSLM.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, wow, that was cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
We went, it's kind of in that category, but not so much the same. We went to a little diner in Hardinsburg over the weekend that we had never been to before. And they had a map of people that come from out of state and ate there. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh my gosh, Lily, you should put one. You're from Vermont. Stick a little pin up there.
Sure.
And I thought, nobody from Vermont has been to this little diner in Hardinsburg. I'll be danged if there wasn't somebody from Vermont already up there. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's a small world.
It is.
Sure. All right, someone in Virginia Beach recently tipped their Lyft driver with cash, which is unusual these days. They gave him $5, but he turned it into a lot more. He stopped for gas, bought a lottery ticket, and won $150,000.
Wow. With $5.
I know. Yeah.
Cool.
$150,000. Not
Weird
bad.
how things work out.
Yeah, not a bad return, right?
Yeah.
There we go. That's pretty cool. Virginia Beach. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Well, that was a lucky tip, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So. All right. So anyway, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people stopping for gas in our community. Let's all be our Hoosier hospitality. Show our Hoosier hospitality off. Have a great time. And looks like we're going to be in for a great day today. I think it's going to be, the weather's going to cooperate, everybody. And so our time, let me make sure that we kind of get our, Salem will see 1 minute and 58 seconds in total darkness. And it looks like the eclipse extent, let me make sure, most of Indiana, the eclipse will enter southwestern Indiana. I feel like we're talking about a celebrity. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
The celebrity will enter southwestern Indiana at 1:34 and exit Indiana to the northeast about 4:34 p.m. and can be seen in Salem and parts of Washington County. Washington County is along the southernmost point of the eclipse, and those living around the Pekin Borden areas will not be able to see most of it. In fact, Salem will get 1 minute 58 seconds of total darkness. So it looks like to me that the eclipse will start around 1:34 p.m. Right? Will start. So start looking around what time? Hang on. Let me make sure I get this right. Do you have an exact time that we're supposed to?
I was getting ready to look it up.
I think it is. Is it? For some reason, I want to say. Hang on. Got my March Madness. I'm going to be giving you basketball scores instead of time zones here. It looks like the longest eclipse. Hang on.
I'm trying to look it up. I'm sorry.
It looks around 2 o'clock. Right. I think so. So start your.
Start at 1:50 p.m.
1:50.
Peak is 3:05 p.m.
Okay. All right. There
That's
we go.
an estimated time, but
Yes. So hopefully that Delta flight will be up, right?
Yes, yes.
For those, I'm anxious to see some photos. So we actually are going to be doing some stories up at Bloomington today. So IU has been very gracious to invite WSLM up there. And William Shatner's going to be up there, and going to be some other astronauts up there, and some music up there. Exciting time. And it's the Hoosier Cosmic Celebration at IU Memorial Stadium. We did talk with, we talked with actually she is our university director of emergency. We talked to her, Amanda Roach, up there, and she said they do have some tickets left. So fun time, definitely.
Yeah.
So for you looking for something to do and you got the time off, just be careful. And I think remember you're going to probably be sitting in traffic possibly, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's okay. It's
Yeah.
all right, you know what I mean? And if you don't want to do that, then you can stay home and just maybe get you some groceries or whatever, or
Mm-hmm.
and make some, or have your cosmic brownies.
Yep.
And all of the good stuff, you know what I mean? And just enjoy the day. Yeah. So a total eclipse is going to be happening today. Today is the day we've been preparing for, right?
It is.
It's exciting. Well, Erin, thanks for starting the morning off, everybody.
Yeah.
Remember, please be careful. Be safe out there.
Wear your glasses
Remember those
and
glasses.
Watch for traffic.
Watch for traffic. Be safe. And you never know. People,
Mm-hmm.
people might drive a little crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially, having people from out of town,
Yeah.
and even there's a lot of different things like your guys's.
Roundabout.
Yeah, it's different than others. Yeah.
I think
so, Yeah.
I think ours is nice though.
It is.
I feel like
It
ours
is.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah.
ours is really pretty.
And your square, you have the yield.
Yeah.
It's
It's totally
yielding's
different than a lot of
yeah,
other squares.
Yeah.
So
So
remember,
just be mindful.
exactly. Yeah. Let's show our Hoosier hospitality and let's have some fun today and enjoy the day. But I do want to thank. I'm going to let you thank all the other sponsors, but we do have a new sponsor, Care First Urgent Care, and actually will be open today. And they're open actually from 8 to 7 on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, 11 to 5 on weekends, and will be open today. And so we pray you do not need it, but Care First Urgent Care, independently owned and operated, and right here right there as you're going right out of Pekin and on into before you get to Borden, right there on that right hand side.
Yeah.
Glad to see that building in use.
Yes.
Let's thank our other sponsors.
We have Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and McAllister Land Consulting.
All right, everyone, let's have the best Monday ever.
Yes.
Monday. Total Eclipse of the Heart. 274-0860.
I'm Brad Gilbert, and I'm running for Washington County Council at Large. I've spent a lot of time over the last few months meeting with members of our communities all across our county and listened to so many concerns, hopes, and dreams for Washington County. Those conversations helped me decide that now is the time to step up and work to make a difference. County residents want a safe place to live, thrive, and raise their families. As a councilman, how can I help and make a difference? My top priority would be making sure our police, fire, and EMS have the funding, resources, and support they need, and also deserve to continue to serve the residents and visitors of our communities across the county. Not one of these amazing family members, friends, and neighbors of ours should have to choose to leave our county to work so they can provide a good life for their families right here where they want to live. This choice is completely unacceptable and avoidable. After 18 years of working for one of the largest companies in the world, I have the experience from not only a business leader standpoint, but also from a